Book 16 of 52, Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson. This book was actually not what I expected at all. I've heard about Who Moved My Cheese a lot, and people have recommended it to me before. But what I was expecting is a normal business book with great business ideas and you're going to learn a lot. And what I got was something completely different. This book is actually a little fable about 4 fictional characters that are running through a maze. Now these 4 little characters are always looking for cheese, and in this story, cheese is whatever you want out of life. So cheese is a happy relationship, more money, or a big new fancy car. And these 4 little characters are always looking for more cheese. I don't want to spoil the story for you, but basically what happens with the little fictional story they tell you is that the 4 characters find cheese, and they love it and they're really enjoying it. But then one day, they get to this cheese station and all the cheese is gone. Now 2 of them accept the change. Sniff and Scurry keep on running through the maze and they keep on looking for new cheese. But the other 2, Hem and Haw, sort of don't want to accept the change. They feel betrayed. Where did all the cheese go? And they want to stay stuck in it. They don't want to accept the change. Eventually Haw then realizes that sitting there and not accepting this change isn't going to change anything, and he starts looking for new cheese. Because as the first lesson that he learns is that they keep on moving the change. Then as he's running through the maze and as he learns new lessons, he leaves little messages on the walls for his friend who hopefully will follow him one day. So what did I actually learn from this book? The first thing I learned is that they always keep on moving the cheese. And what we need to realize is that we're going to change and the cheese is going to change. So what used to make you happy might not make you happy in the future. So you always need to be looking for new cheese. And your cheese might change. So you might need to go out there and find new cheese, new things that are going to make you happy. You always have to be ready for that. The second lesson I learned is that you shouldn't overthink change. Change is going to happen. And in the story, Sniff and Scurry accept the change and they keep on looking for new cheese. But Hem and Haw sort of overthink it. They wonder why the cheese is gone, if it'll ever come back or not. And I've made that same mistake. When change happens, sometimes it doesn't help overthinking it. You need to accept it and move on. That's the easiest way for you to find new cheese again. The point is that you should smell the cheese often so you know when it's getting old. So whether this is your work, your relationship, or even your physical health, if you're expecting change and you're sort of always checking to see if the cheese is getting old, if what used to make you happy isn't making you happy anymore, you'll be ready for the change when it comes and you'll be able to adapt and actually react to it. And then the last point is that you need to enjoy change. You need to enjoy looking for new cheese and then also savoring the flavor of any new cheese that you discover. The same things won't keep you happy, but you need to also enjoy the process of looking for new things. Okay, that's it for this book. I really hope you guys enjoyed the summary. This is an easy read. You can read this whole story in under an hour, and it's quite a fun little story to follow. There's also a nice discussion afterwards, so they discuss all the different ideas and you can learn a lot from that. Really hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys again next week for my next book.